Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, place of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, where they won't give us a straight Eden run. They won't just give us like a, 4.5 damage, good rate of fire, and now I look at this and I'm like, well, this is actually great. Say no more, say no more. MG61VX9B, we've got the D Infinity. I actually thought that was the D10. So that's the D Infinity with Tech X, and honestly, like, really... I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the G word. Really great starting stats. So I'm gonna kill the easy enemies, and then not kill the slightly more difficult enemy. Roast that fool. I really think the D Infinity has the potential... I was gonna use it to reroll all the coins there, but I really feel like the D Infinity has the potential to be like one of the best items in the game, if you're okay with embracing the inherent zaniness of a D4 and a D100 now and then. So I'm actually gonna drop the Lover's card, reroll everything. We got our D20 back, and we got actually a good return on our investment there anyway. It's really like the fact... I'm not calling for a nerf. I just want you to know that before I go any further. I'm not calling for a nerf, God forbid. You know, never forget Omega Penny. Never forget Krampus' head. Never forget Krampus not shooting a diagonal laser and spinning, dealing like unpreventable damage depending on your positioning. However, I thought maybe that the Infinity should be once every 4 rooms. I'm just throwing it out there. Once every 2 rooms is really, 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 really good. But strike while the iron's hot, you know? Let's learn to love it, make it look worse than it is so that the developers think that it's balanced. Or maybe they want it to be, like, game-busting, which is fine by me. I do like Mongo Baby, but I thought, you know what? We don't really care about that item. So why don't we try to get a D6 out of here, if possible. Reroll that. Didn't get a D6, we got a D8. D8 is a lovely item we can use whenever it's available, so we'll take Mongo Baby. That's... ain't nothing wrong with that. As we move towards our first boss fight here. I don't know, I haven't really, created a protocol for how to deal with the, I popped the Empress completely by accident. I haven't really come up with a protocol for how to deal with the D Infinity. You know, the D4 and the D100 I usually, like, use sparingly because I find them sort of ridiculous. Dude, great 2 of diamonds, don't get me wrong here. We'll use that hopefully as late as makes sense in order to get the maximum possible benefit. I'm going to keep 1 bomb for the next floor, but I do want to look for maybe an Eternal Heart from our second secret room. Dude, 5 runes is also pretty good. Double Onsus is worthless. Perthro, I mean, considering we have the D Infinity, Perthro is maybe not as good as it can be. Onsus. Okay, you know what? We're popping Onsuses. Should I give up, or should I just keep popping Onsus? It's a deep Adele cut there. That one only went to #1 in like 10 countries. Sorry, 2 of diamonds. I'm a Yara man. So 2 of diamonds hilariously didn't even pay for itself. Now this is where we get Pageant Boy. But you know, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. We could have made 2 of diamonds look really good, but it would have been at greats. That's a lot of negatives for like 1 speed upgrade there. By way of the D8, but that's okay. I believe it'll make it work in the future. Anyway, we are, we're doing fine. And we'll get the D8 again in the future, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, I'm glad we rolled with Yara, because I think Yara actually is the money maker here. We can find a way to make that work even before the chests. Ooh, small rock. I don't know why I did a Robert voice. What do we got in here? These enemies are not worth D10ing or DOing. But we'll DO 1 anyway, or 2 anyway, because we can. D20 is much better, but we have to find a good place to use it. You can always use it to like blow up, or like blow up the donation machine and then use it on the shop, but I haven't been particularly nice to our donation machine recently, so maybe we'll just wait for a better moment. Like a Pageant Boy from a boss would be pretty swell. Or, see, that was stupid of me. What I was thinking is, I'll just use the D20, see what dice I get. I know it's called a die, but that's stupid. What does Reaper call 3 dice. Die, die, die. Good one. Good one. NL, good one. No, but like, they should just be called dice. I get it. You know, there's singularities and pluralizations. Thanks a lot, Ray Kurzweil. Everything's got to have a singularity these days. But they should really just be called, it should be 1 dice, right? First off, then you would eliminate all the smugness of people going, actually, can you pass me that die, please? But then also, it's a bad word to get confused on. Die, you know? It's going to give people the wrong idea. What the fuck? How did we get so many spiders out of those rocks? So we got magic fingers. I'm not interested. I will use the D8, and then, I mean, we should have just gone with Spider Babby, I guess, but Spider Babby is still also relatively not good, so I'm not feeling too bad about this. Maybe we just want to accept Moldy Bread is fine, but we don't need it yet. Yeah, this is more like it right here. Grab that, fucked it up, grab this, we're still alive for certain, and then grab Moldy Bread, and then reroll our stats. Rate of fire down for a speed, range, and damage increase, but only mildly. I'm still okay with it. I consider myself okay with it. This run is very powerful. I was complaining about not having a run like this recently, so rest assured, it's not like lost on me that this run is fairly special right now. It's a good one. We haven't gotten the D4 or the D100 yet, which is surprising to me. Our stats are actually a little worse than I thought they would be. Like our survivability, if I'm being honest. Mystery Sack is lovely. So we do need to avoid taking hits, but I mean, that's what I get for stepping on the spike, honestly. Probably that was decent. Strength card could come in handy if we get a lucky deal with the devil here. You know what? We should have... Oh, that was bad. We should have maybe Yera'd into the D20 or something. But we might need to use that strength card just to stay alive. Like, maybe we're no longer a conjurer of cheap tricks. Instead, we gotta step up our game. Because we are on 1.5 HP. 1.5 HP and great stats. But 1.5 HP no less. Like, I can't really justify going to this curse room, for example. Would put us on 1 HP, which is... I mean, there's a world of difference between 1.5 HP and 1 HP, because 1.5 HP, nobody's killing us in one shot. It's probably a secret room. No, okay. 1 HP, any of those enemies could kill me in one shot, so it's important for us to stay frosty here. So there is actually a new ideal outcome for us here. If we are able to get a deal with the devil that takes our red heart away, then we can go sleep in Isaac's room and get 3 spirit hearts. Effectively, like getting an item and then also... Oh, that was close. A Guppy's Head play out of whatever we get from... or whatever we spent our HP on. Basically, we're having our cake and eating it too with respect to our HP. We're technically using a Guppy's... The equivalent of a Guppy's paw conversion. Dude, I mean, come on. Look, you're gonna be like, why would you ever do that? But at the same time, I don't want your freaking rosary, dude. Keep your stupid rosary in your pocket. I ain't got no interest in that. Oh, fudge. I immediately regret this decision. I know I got really loud there. I apologize. I just dodged like 1 pixel away from a champion. I think I'll probably go to the shop right now. Yeah, that seems smart. Let's go to the shop. Yeah, let's get that. I know, like, Black Candle's really good too, but that was a little scary there. Very, very scary, actually. Okay, so the D8, you know, we're looking for more damage, I suppose. We got a lowered damage, but and a vastly lowered speed, but a raised rate of fire, which I think is completely fine. We also have, I mean, it's within the bounds of fineness, although it probably is bad overall that we just lost almost half of our speed. We're still fast enough with flying to get out of the way decently here. And there's another speed upgrade anyway. So I want to spend 1 HP, and they gave me the option. Dude, you have no idea. I mean, maybe you do because you're a good Isaac player, and that's fair as well. You have no idea how good that is, though, because this is actually going to change our run, because now we can go up here. We can take a little snooze. Even though this is a bad bedroom, we go up to 4 HP. That allows us to then come back. That gives us an arcade chance on the next floor. Now we go to our curse room, and the curse room's not necessarily amazing. Pop the gauze. I think you re-roll the rest of these. It was actually bad, but now we're at... did we check that one? I think we did. Now we only need a little bit more money to get Black Candle. So you come back here, and you go blow this up. I'm very sorry, donation machine. It's got to be done. We need the failsafe. You grab this. Good stuff. Black Candle's also a raised deal with the devil chance, which I always forget. And we'll head down to the next floor. Much stronger, although it required us to get basically right up against the brink there in order to make it out. So what's the principal thing we would love to sort out on this floor? Really, it's DPS. The run, especially, like, the Tech X shots are glorious. You're watching them tear through enemies right now. I'm loving that. Don't get me wrong. I think if we were to re-roll our whole run, we would probably imagine that it's likely to be worse after the re-roll than it is right now. Did they rework this so it doesn't ever give you the... I'm gonna play it, believe it or not. How quickly they forget that, you know, very recently we were very low on HP, but I'm willing to take a crack at it. Oh, he's done it. Speed plus range. Then we'll use the Joker card. Okay, I'll take it. I have Belial. Dude, I like to be on the edge. Not like, you know, I'm a thrill seeker, but in Isaac, I feel like maybe I play better the less HP I have a lot of the time. Plus, you get the benefit. As long as you got something for the HP, I don't think it was necessarily a waste. I have Belial is not quite a top tier deal with the devil item in my opinion, but I think it's actually underrated. It's piercing shots, and piercing shots is an extremely good item to have. I don't know why that is now free to take, but that's fine. It's actually better than piercing shots. Yeah, reroll the... Oh, it's Death's Touch. Okay, so we've sorted our DPS. Rate of fire raised by 1/9, but damage raised by... or rate of fire slowed by 1/9, but damage raised by a substantial amount. And now we got the D4. Will I re-roll my whole run? Yes. But I'm going to wait until the end of this floor. Because this run is very good, and we are potentially throwing it away, although probably not. So certainly the D4 and the D100 can still show up. We had gone through enough iterations that I was like, surely one of these would have shown up by now. But we also haven't had the D12, and we haven't had the D7. Or the D-Infinity. That's what we're holding right now, you jokers, okay? So if we get a battery charge, we'll D4. If we don't get a battery charge, we'll D4, but we'll D4 at the end of the floor. And, of course, everybody walk a dinosaur. Forgot the words there for a second. It's a tricky one. It was a night like this 40 million years ago. Okay. I re-rolled right now because I wanted to... because I want to. I wanted to get rid of GB Bug. It's a very stupid reason to have re-rolled. I don't know what's going on here. We have Libra, but every time we fire, our stats change. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but you know what? I'm semi-okay with it. Buy this, and freaking leave. I know there's the peeler, but we can't take the peeler in our present situation. We got the Beelzebub transformation, by the way. Oh, me? No, I have no idea. I really don't. We have Libra Taurus or something? I know we have Aries, but... So here's the deal. Grab that HP. Come back. Grab the peeler. I want to see the potato peeler stick with us here. Or the cube of meat stick with us. It didn't stick with us. What is this? Oh, no. Are those ipecacs? They last forever. They are ipecacs. What the fuck? There's no way out. Now we've done it. Hey, Dark Bum, I should have given you that HP. Hey there, Dark Bum, should have given you that HP, but I didn't realize that you existed on this reroll, pardon me. I played suboptimally. Can you believe? So we're obviously, like, pretty eager to finish this. These tiers are not that bad, for the record, but I'm looking forward to getting rid of this, despite the fact that we have 45 damage. Like, spun. Heck yeah, I see a Serpent's Kiss in there as well. Oh, that's the good stuff. Like, we got Monstro's Lung again, I think. Did you see the Serpent's Kiss payout there? We have Angry Fly, which is part of the booster pack items, if you haven't seen those yet. Angry Fly is not really that noteworthy, in my opinion. But it's, you know, it's not horrible. I do also want to point out, we have 80 rate of fire, so that's horrible. Now it's 109. Hilarious. So, why, though? I'm re-rolling again. This looks cool. I think we have Cursed Eye and Conjoined, but look at the speed at which we're coming through in the clutch here, man. This is excellent, I think. Okay, that's a reroll target if I've ever seen one before. Now, we might be stuck with this for like 2 floors, so I think you should accept that. This actually seems pretty good. I'd like to know how much HP we have, but I think we have Taurus. We seem to get faster as the room goes on. I guess we should let Bumbo level. Dude, that's cool. Good pills? Do we know pills? It looks like we know pills. I'm very thankful to have that speed upgrade as well. Ooh, hello, shop. You stinky shop. So we got the D4 back. What do you think? Hematomesis. You take Bible for bookworm chances. I want a battery charge to show up. There we go. Sharp plug. Nah, it seems a little dangerous. Then reroll yourself. We got Seraphim, Midas Touch, Jacob's Ladder. This is the run. This is the run because it's weird. Yeah, this is the run. Sad bombs. No sad bombs, but glitter bombs. Yeah. Jacob's Ladder. Cascade Resonance here with, or Resonance Cascade with Cricket's Body, Rubber Cement. We have the Parasite and Cricket's Body. I don't know if that has any synergy whatsoever, but I'm for it. We actually don't know how our HP looks. We do seem to have Curse of the Tower. So slow your roll a little bit here. You know, damage is dangerous. I do care about getting to Boss Rush. Now I would get rid of our D Infinity. Honestly, it's done its job. Why not, dude? Why not? Well, I mean, for the tiers downgrade, of course, but, you know, why not, though? Like, conceptually speaking. I'm gonna reroll after the mom fight. You know, I have a problem, okay? All I wanted was a normal run, but that's just what I told people. I didn't want a normal run. I wanted the excitement. Never know what your floor is gonna look like once you crack that roll, dude. Now we got Tech X. We can't stop on Tech X because everyone makes fun of me. They go, NL, you just use D4 and D100 until you get Tech X. Look, this run's gonna be great, but we have to reroll through it to save face because I derive my self-worth from what other people tell me I'm worth. So, sorry, but it's gotta happen. This is a great run, by the way. We got the Bob transformation, of all things. So this run, like, still seems extremely good. Infestation 2, Parasitoid Tears, Daddy Long Legs. I would rather do Boss Rush, honestly. And And then we got that added incentive, you know, of like, of course we're gonna reroll our run. Why? For this beautiful whatever that we see right here. No, we're gonna reroll our run because in order to continue to use the D Infinity, we have to reroll our run. I never had a choice. Are we at risk of breakfasting ourselves? Oh yes. Like, that's a huge concern for us right now. That plus the whole Isaac's heart thing, in case you didn't notice, but you know, yeah, okay, just blow yourself up, whatever. Yeah, nice. Okay. Get dusted, son. Oh, we do have infamy, so, or not infamy, egghead. We don't need creepy bombs. Creepy bombs. I don't know. Are we just using the I don't want to do boss rush if I don't know what the item's gonna be, you know? I guess we'll go. Oh, God. Ball of tar. I guess. I mean, I want to find a place to use our reroll here. The tears look so cool. You got to admit. And when we actually get sustained damage, they're crushing it. But this is not the run I want to stick with forever. Done. Polaroid. Rerolls incoming. One makes you small. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Relax. Retrovision. Great pills. Good combination of pills for me to poop on. Okay. We're gonna do boss rush, of course, because I never had a choice, dude. I never had a choice. Bottom item is best. It's the game kit. That's perfect because it gives me the greatest reroll chance, which gives me access to the D4. We got scatter bombs. I just want those bombs in there, dude. We've re-rolled. It looks better. Scarier. AWAS. AWAS is escape was. Let's go to hell, powers. We've made it. That's what? Now we come up in the mom room? A little chubby. That's not that good. We have marked. Of course we're going to re-roll through this one. Are you kidding me? Ruka. Okay, we're gonna make this happen. What were we getting hit by on that, at the end of that boss room, by the way? We do have lusty blood, apparently. I can't stop hitting you, so... Like... I mean, I guess we're just trapped on this room forever. Nope, okay. Reroll. No transformations anymore. We got them all. What you think? I sold them all? Okay, this seems good. Got the D12 for the first time ever. I mean, it isn't bad. Sad bombs. Cool looking sad bombs. I think you got to admit. Cool looking sad bombs. That's Smooth Operator by Sade. Not Shorty, Sade. Oh, you know what? We're stepping on stuff. We have Thunder. Well, we have Leo, obviously. We might have Thunder Thighs too, but Leo's the big one right now. This is a rerollable run. Mostly 100% entirely because DPS just a little bit on the low side for a run in which we have choices. I mean, that is good. Don't get me wrong. Really, I mean, the take-home message here is that we really should have just stuck with, we get Kidney Stone on, like, every single attempt here. Bye-bye. Goodbye, have fun. Plus 0.04 damage. Are you trying to make me laugh? What, does your Windows boot up in a day and a half? Could you back up your whole hard drive on a floppy diskette? Are you the biggest joke on the internet? D12. Okay, what is this? What is this? We have like the exact... Wait, that's because we D12'd, you idiot. I was like, I've re-rolled my whole run, but I feel the same. We didn't re-roll our whole run. You know this ain't the run for us. This is the run for us. Ooh, I see a pencil. I see some lasers. Kind of like that. Feels powerful, dude. And the laser holds enemies in place because of Strange Attractor. Kind of neat. Not that much damage, admittedly. Like, very much not that much damage. But you know what? We're stuck with it for now, and I'm okay being stuck on that. As, you know, as 38 Special says, you know, I'm so stuck on you, little girl, that I never would re-roll a thing. Streamer is actually caught up in you. So I'm still using Cube of Meat to deal like a bunch of damage here. So it should be your indicator that perhaps I'm not incredibly pleased with my strength. Although that helps out a lot, although at the expense of our speed. We've only had about 1 million speed upgrades this run, so I can understand why things would be confusing here. Are we going to D100? Yes. Because you know why I have a problem, alright? Is that what you wanted me to say? I'm addicted to the Zane. Might as well face it. I'm addicted to Zane. And zaniness ain't that bad either. There we go. We got a mom's knife. We've got 8 mom's knives. This is not what we're going to stick with probably because it's just too good, but we are the lawnmower man. Look at these batteries. They will be re-rolled, but look at them. What about this? What do we got now? Okay, I'm kind of into it. I see the value inherent in this. Damage is good. Rate of fire is good. Shot speed is making us think rate of fire is better than it is. I think we should roll with this for 1 floor so we don't accidentally breakfast ourselves. What do you think about that hush fight? I mean, we do have 30 keys and 73 cents. Like, but I'm pretty sure that when we start opening those chests down there, it's all going to be active items. Every single one is going to be an active item. Honestly, like, this is how good the D100 is, and by proxy the D-Infinity. There's no reason to get consumables. We will re-roll into the consumables that we need. Always. Easily. I mean, there's no reason not to pick up consumables in most situations as well, but... except to prove a point, which is what it's a learning lesson. Got Bloody Lust, or some kind of improvement there? I didn't want to deal with the devil anyway. So yeah, just stick with this for a floor. We really, like, I think the Jacob's Ladder run was the best one so far. Well, you know, the Tech X one was the best one so far, and it's a fun item, but I agree, it is a little samey, so let's keep pushing. We could find something better still here. We haven't had Dr. Fetus, we haven't had Epic Fetus. I don't think we've had Sad Bombs. We do not have Sad Bombs right now. There's a lot of items in this game. I think we got some space before we find ourselves in too bad of a position here. Really, really good damage output from Mysterious Baby, or, sorry, Multidimensional Baby of all things there. Yeah, we're not doing the Void fight right now. We're gonna do the Hush fight right now instead. Which is suboptimal as far as ideas go. No curse that matters, though. Okay, so you buy this. And you buy this. And then... well, we might not re-roll that yet, so let's just cool it here. See, active items, I mean, we can't necessarily say it's because of this, but active items are dangerous for us right now. So you take this to throw it on the re-roll pedestal. World card. Hierophants, which we might want down here. Then re-roll in here. And we get restock... which does not work, but it was so close to working. You know in your heart that it's true. Oh, it works for consumables. Wait, how's this run? It seems very boring, and I see breakfast, and that scares the shit out of me. The sun is a very useful card here, though. Metronome and Kidney Bean. Dude, that is not what we're looking for. Get this battery charge. Golden Bombs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ace of Diamonds, not really relevant. We're going hard on this one. The D6 is fine, even though it's not really what I'm looking for. Go back and reroll this. Breakfast and Dead Sea Scrolls, huh? And then we get the D100. I think that this will make things worse. Ooh, I don't know. We're running out of items on the side of the screen there. Have you noticed? What's this? What's this card? Ace of Diamonds. We've lost restock. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I deserve that. Yeah, we've re-rolled past our best before date. It's very frightening for me. We have a lot of ways out of bad situations, though. As ridiculous as that might sound, and might actually, like, fundamentally be, we have the Sun card. Every D100 or D4 play is probably going to give us HP. Every item pedestal is going to give us HP. It's really no surprise that we've breakfasted ourselves. Like, the run has reeked of breakfasts for ages now. If we can at least hit with, you know, 2 of the 3 shots. If not 3 of the 3 shots, I'm a happy man. Alright, I apologize. This is what it's come down to. Where's my Epic Fetus, though? We must have had a run that had, like, Epic Fetus and Dr. Fetus were overridden by some other tier effect. Or maybe we haven't had them yet. That's the other alternative. Hold out hope. Keep it going. It's actually not a horrible hush fight, all things considered. I do wish we had a form of piercing shots, though. Perhaps Belial tears. You know, for all the rerolls that we've had on this run, I feel like the best run that we had might have been the first one. Jacob's Ladder was also great. No disputing that. Hit me. Just go, honestly, go ahead. I'm gonna use the Sun card. Where's our sad bombs, dog? I mean, there were many runs on which I did not even try to use bombs, so I'm assuming that those might be where our sad bombs are at, quote unquote, but shouldn't have re-rolled through restock. Although I was really just trying to find a way to restock the items after buying restock, which did not restock itself, sadly. That would have been sick, though. It's remarkable how similar to a keeper run, a fully breakfasted run, ends up being. We've still got 11 damage and a decent rate of fire. It's like an average way to finish a run. Triple shot, decent damage, good rate of fire, 12 red hearts. If that's our punishment, I can live with it. I'm trying to get the knife in there as well. You know, Silent Shout was one of 2005's best albums, so wouldn't mind having those Swedish dance auteurs show up in this episode. Go ahead, hit me. Like, you're dead. You might as well hit me. Just slay me. So what's the game plan? Great question. Well, here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? You buy that? You take it. Well, I mean, I don't know what Yera's gonna give us, but I guess I've ridden it this far. We might as well embrace it. We still have an item in here? Well, we gotta try then. You gotta try to re-roll it into something. And if this is all we're gonna have, then this is all we're gonna have. So let's take Book of Shadows and run into enemies. I'm sorry, but the D Infinity actually can provide us with no benefit anymore. I've done it to myself. I've re-rolled way too often. And you know what? That's life, man. Now it's up to us to get ourselves out of this bucket of syrup. It's alright, you know? As long as you do the crime, you do the time, man. As much as I hate to admit it, I was hoisted by my own bravado on this one. Hoisted by my own bravado. I don't know if we ever want to open golden chests. They might be one of the only avenues to improve our run with an actual item. Or they might give us nothing. Or they might give us more breakfast, which is highly, highly irrelevant. Run's still actually good, though. I was very much expecting that to not be the case, but it's totally fine. It's not going to be an exciting finish. Pretty much any other run that we had over the past, like, 10 minutes or so would have been more exciting, but... You know, that's what you get. Sometimes you shoot for the moon, you fucking miss, and you land amongst the stars, aka, like, drifting aimlessly in space until your death by, you know, some kind of pressure differential, freezing, starvation, etc., etc. You know, we've all been there. What do you got? Not very good. I was excited. Briefly. Alright, let's do it. We're not going to die right now. By getting rid of the D-Infinity, we actually do expose ourselves to the chance to die. By the way, what did the last D100 roll grant us? Oh, I'm glad you asked. It was exquisite. We got a loss of parasitoid tears. As you can see, we have Halo of Flies, the Polaroid, and Breakfast as our items right now. I actually like being able to breakfast yourself now. I think it's become like, you guys have seen Ant-Man by now, right? You know, Michael Douglas in Ant-Man is like, hey, don't get too tempted by the ant suit, because if you go too deep, you'll end up in the subatomic realm. And Paul Rudd is like, I do what I want. He doesn't really sound like that. But anyway, the idea is, you know, I like that there's incentive to reroll, and then eventually just bleak nothingness. It's my favorite soap opera actor, bleak nothingness. So what's the game plan right now? It's very simple, to be honest with you. Don't die right now. Live till the next floor. Use Yera on your golden chests. I expect to get active items, and that's actually not that bad. Every breakfast that we get is like a heal we can pop whenever we please. Even that's not that bad. It gives us an avenue to stay alive. And then on top of that, if we get a great active item, I think we have a good active item right now, but if we get a great active item, we're probably going to make it. I want no Curse of the Unknown. That's a big one here. No Curse of the Unknown. Yera these bad boys up. Kamikaze, Breakfast, D8, Clicker, Breakfast, Book of Revelations, and then this is like the Sprinkler, if I remember correctly, which is a not bad active item. So Book of Revelations at least gives us Bookworm. We have to use the D8. Speed up, damage, and tears down. That's pretty horrible. I'm going to use the Clicker. We have become Magdalene. It was everything down except for except for our range, which is still horrible. And then the Sprinkler. There you go, dude. Take it. Take another little piece of the breakfast, baby. So is Sprinkler any good? I honestly do not know. I almost think that you take the Clicker. Every few times you reroll, or maybe every time you reroll, you lose an item, though. And I don't know what we expect / want to lose here. But we could become Dark Judas. This is hell. This is a hell of my own creation. You use the D100, you go to hell before you die. I did this to myself. I took an extremely one run and destroyed it just to watch it fucking go. The other thing you could do is take the D8, or you could take the Book of Shadows. And I think, you know, with a full charge on it, you gotta love the potential of Book of Shadows here. Look at that. Like, once every 3 rooms to be able to walk into enemies with Mom's Knife active is like an incredible luxury. Ooh, Ooh, baby, I love your yum heart. Nothing wrong with that. Would like to point out 82 bombs. Not a terrible place to be with respect to our explosive capabilities. Luck ups. Luck ups. More active items, please. Good one-time use actives. That's not going to do it. This room's not horrible, but it is going to take 100 million human Earth years. We have a creep. I have no idea what's caught. Oh, it must be tonsil. Dude. Trinkets are also a way out of this existential N-way for us right now. The creep is getting the job done. It's the creep. It's the weirdo. Why the hell did I reroll so often? I shouldn't have done that. So we're getting down there on bombs, but honestly, our active item charge is way more important. Wow, he jumped 6 inches off the ground. Apparently that's the secret to not get hit by an explosion. Thanks for the penny, sucker. Oh, this is like, again, super not worth using Book of Shadows on. Every room we break, every glance we take, every roll we make, we get a little closer to continuing the streak here. 49 bombs. Over-under on there being 49 more enemies to face before Blue Baby, which could still be a little bit of an annoying fight. Oh, Dad's Key. We're absolutely gonna say fuck that. Try to get the virus. Oh, the virus is largely irrelevant, actually. Try to get more bombs, I suppose. Mr. Boom. Whoa, that's not as good, but it's tempting, dude. It's tempting. Oh, he's done it. Secret room access. He's done it. He's artificially extended the length of this run in a way that is deleterious to his chances of survival. That is right. I did it. At least we don't have, like, Isaac's heart. That's the only positive right now. I'd still rather have this than a random Isaac's heart run. Okay, we've gone through one entire direction, and you know what? We're not that poor off right now. Go through the fire. I don't care about the flames. Just go through the fire. The flames are irrelevant. Okay, we're fucking our own bombs in the butt here. Stop doing that. What? The on-contact hot bombs. I hates them. I hates them. Worth doing this, but we want to kill Gluttony last. Even at the expense, like if it costs us our full fucking... No! I was gonna say if it costs us our full fucking charge, Gluttony has to go last. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to fight non-stationary enemies with the transformation knife. Batteries? Emperor? Oh, it's the tower card. I actually love it. Yeah, you know what? I accept that damage with arms wide fucking open. Monstro 2 is actually like a horrible fight when your damage sucks. Most of the time, at this point in the run, it's extremely easy. I can already see the NLSS circle jerk posts. Vancouver man fucks himself on camera. Yeah, okay, you got me. 10 out of 10 Zane. HP is starting to dwindle, man. That's dwindling in a funny voice. Funny like a clown. Please. Please. Your health bars are non-existent. Please. I'd like to have 7 HP for when we fight Blue Baby, honestly. I hope we don't need that much, but... Oh. These enemies don't even get screwed by the creep. What is this, like 6 bombs each? That's too many bombs, honestly. Like, I hate to say this, but I gotta come in for the tears whenever plausible here. This is hell. I can't believe that I did this to myself. And you might be saying, you know, well, you should have stuck with the D-Infinity. Yeah, you lose Hole of Flies. Use Halo of Flies eventually. They'll get dusted, just like I've been positively dusted right here, man. We had good stuff on this run. There was a time we were on top of the fucking world. That was beautiful. Anytime you don't have to use bombs, you should save them now. We've only got 9 of them. It means we've used probably like 90 in the past couple of floors. Yes, HP. It buys us another room. Hey, I'll just record a little Isaac before I play some Hollow Knight today. Yeah, good thinking, dude. Good thinking. Smart idea. You've really done a good job doing this. Made your life a lot easier. Why would you give me a penny that's not even a luck upgrade at this point? Like, this is what I've resorted to now. 9 lives. Not a good choice for us right now. Yum Heart, though, a fully charged Yum Heart. Don't mind if I do. Again, I'm trying to save Book of Shadows for rooms on which it's like highly, highly relevant. 3 weak bosses is as close to an ideal room as I get for not using Book of Shadows, despite having a full charge. So, like, I'm in love with this room. Thank you for your support. There's no rocks on this floor. I'm not sure if you know that. The good news is the end is in sight. The bad news is this room is going to take 100,000 years. The other good news is that, you know, this isn't a BYOB. We don't have to bring our own bombs on this one. Loki brought enough for the whole class. Thanks a bunch, Loki. Really appreciate the support. Okay, that I deserved that damage. I dodged away from a shot at close range like 6 times in a row. Almost halfway done the triple Loki fight. You know, if we were on the Tech X run, one shot, this whole room's dusted. Halfway done. I'm on my way. Can't get me down. Stuck in a run that's just breakfast. I got a lot of gas that I'm looking to pass. I'm on my way. Please. Oh. There you go. There you go. We're almost done. Dude, the next fight may actually be faster than this. That's right. He's beginning to boobily. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. I thought we could get away with just circling him. Can't do it. Blue Baby is such a joke final boss for the chest, man. Not to insult the game, but it's like so much easier than many of the rooms that directly precede it. But don't give them any ideas. They might try to finish the game with Hush. Holy fuck, we're gonna win. I'm out of bombs. Took them right till the end. Alright, this was hell. No, if they gave me a Delirium floor, I would have uninstalled the game. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I apologize for being a little too zany, and I'll see you next time.